no idea if this is going to work or not. The last time I did this, it went horribly wrong. Live stream offline, starting. I don't want it to start yet. Why is it starting now? I didn't want it to start. Ah, damn. Right. My apologies for this, but what I'm doing here just now, and hopefully this, you can hear me and all the rest of it, I've not set up chat, I've not done anything. Right. I'm just going to go for it. What happened is that Cthulhu, they have a new tube mod out. Now, I dropped them an email and asked if I could buy one. I wanted to buy one direct from them, and basically they sent me two on. I got them free to review, so thank you to Cthulhu. Now, the title for this video, it states a warning. This is not a drama video. This is not a, oh my god, we're doomed, we're going to die, don't buy this. It's nothing like that at all. This is to make you aware. Over the years, there have been tube mods with mosfets inside them. It's nothing new. They've been out before. But thank you to the guys in my Facebook group. There are the Calibri. Was it the Calibri? I reviewed it back in 2015. There's another one called, which I wasn't aware of. Is it the Allo? I've probably got that very, very wrong. But they were not mainstream mods. Now the Cthulhu tube one is mainstream. So a lot of people are seeing this and thinking, well, that looks quite smart. I think it's going to be about £40 in the UK, and they're going to go off and just buy it, and they're going to get it, and the majority of people that buy this mod will have no idea what is going on with the 510. And that is the only reason I'm doing this video just now, is for awareness for people that might end up buying this. Now, hopefully I can do a screen share here. Now this is directly from the Cthulhu website, so they've actually got this information on their website. The English is, well, strange, but if we scroll down here, basically what you have inside, you do not have a standard 510 pin that you would see in a normal mod. This is what you get. This is your MOSFET, and you can see here that you've got it. Normally it is like that when you get it as new, but when you screw an ATI onto it, you do have the potential to do this. So what they say is, if you flatten out this, and this is gold plated copper, if you flatten it out, they're telling you that you want to get a flat-headed screwdriver and pry this back up. That will snap. There's no two ways about it. That is going to snap over time. And this is, you don't want it to be like this. I'll show you up close. They are making you aware of this on the website, that there is the potential to have an issue and to end up snapping this off. So this is your positive here, this bit here. I'm just wanting to make you aware. I mean, the mod itself, if we go and have a look at the site, I mean, the actual MOSFET that's inside it. Now this does 18350, and you can use it as an 18650 as well. It's a 24mm diameter mod. There's your heights, all your specs here, and they're saying that the MOSFET will fire down to, is it 0.1 ohm, maximum 40 amp current. So that's the mod. I mean, I will say it does look pretty smart, and I'll show you just now. I do apologise, my up close work when I'm doing live and stuff like that, potentially not the best. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not even looking at chat here. I really apologise for not looking at chat and stuff like that. But Austin, warning, it's a clone. I don't agree. I don't think it's a clone. It's very similar. It's heavily inspired, but I wouldn't be showing it off if I thought it was a clone. They have obviously taken their influences from other mods that are out there. But once again, the Allo and the Calibri, I mean, these mods have been out as far as I know, since 2015. We'll just take it from there. Yes, it looks like other mods. The MOSFET looks like something you would see in another mod, but I have 22 mechanical mech mods that look just the same as other 22 mechanical mech mods. So we're splitting hairs here, and this is not about whether or not it's a clone or not. I'm not getting into that. So what we've got, it comes in silver and black, okay? And I think we'll go what looks best on. We'll take this one out the way. We'll take, oh no, we'll take this one out the way. Okay, so the black one. I know a lot of people are not particularly over the moon about this little logo here. Me, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't grind my gears or get me upset. But yes, you've got a cartoon octopus. You do not have, the MOSFET in here is nothing fancy, in that it doesn't have an on-off. It doesn't have LEDs or anything like that. Basically, if you want to lock or unlock this mod, you have to back off this piece here. You unscrew it, and then your battery will rattle inside. So just to show you that just now, that unscrews from the top. I'm going to find an 18650 battery. I do have one here. Positive down, like that. Screw this back on. So just now, if you want to unlock it, make sure it doesn't fire. It will just rattle about like that. If you want it to fire, you just screw this back up. That's it tight, and it will then fire. It's a very, very basic lock and unlock. There's no two ways about that. So back that off. The whole thing comes to bits. We do have insulators in here as well. That's kudos to them for that. They've done that. I like the fact they've done that. You can run it in 18350 as well, so I could just run it like this. There we go. And you've got a little 18350. I think, I may be wrong, I think it's 50mm in the height with an 18350, and it's 80mm in 18650. I'm pretty sure that's the sizes on it. But we'll get back to why I want to show you this just now. So here is the MOSFET inside, and I'm going to bear with me. I'm doing uppy closey stuff here. I'm not very good at uppy closey stuff when we're on a live. There we go. That's as good as it's going to get, I'm afraid. I did have a tool. I did have an Allen key here, which is now, as usual, has completely disappeared. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I put it away earlier on. Right, you've got a little nut just here. I'll just unscrew this. Actually, I should show you my silver one because that's the one that bent, but we'll take that off here as well. We'll do both of them. Actually, I won't do the black one. We'll do this one. So I basically got my Evil Reaper V3, which has what I would consider to have a regular 510 length, and can you see the bend? Can you see the bend in that already? Hopefully you can see that. See how it's completely bent down? And that was not with a long 510. So what they're saying is that you have to get a screwdriver and hook it underneath there and lift it back up. And it will snap. It will snap over time, or it could just snap straight away. And once again, I just want to make this clear. I know to a lot of people, they know about this kind of thing. They know about this MOSFET board that we have here. They know the potential drawbacks, and they know the issues that you can have. But my point is, this is a mainstream mod. It's quite cheap. A lot of people are going to see it, go out, buy it, screw an ATI on, and they're just going to crush that out. They'll put another ATI on it. It won't fire because the 510 isn't long enough to make contact now. and they're going to wonder what the hell is going on. So this is not drama, this is not me creating a song and dance. I just think more people should be aware of this potential issue. There is one other thing, and I'm just going to screw this one back together, hopefully get back in there. I haven't actually seen if they're going to have, you know, with the other, I'll just put the black one on just now, there we go, mixing it up a bit. I haven't actually seen if you can buy replacement MOSFETs for this mod. I know for other mods that use the same kind of MOSFET, like the Aloe and the Calibri, you could buy them. You could actually buy replacement ones. I don't know if they're interchangeable or anything like that, but anyway. It's the other thing that bugs me, is when I push the fire button, there's an overrun. It's just a split second. But it's something you have to be aware of. I mean, it performs well enough. I mean, that's I don't know if you'll be able to see the gap there. I mean, there's possibly a 3 mil gap there. That's with a Trillium, and it's not screwed right down. I've not screwed it right down, so I don't know. I did a live stream in my Facebook group, and the kind of the question was, is it shit? is it shit? I don't think it is. The threading on it, the fact you can do 18350, 18650, it is kind of cheap, but it's heavily inspired by 2 other mods that have been out for a very long time, and it does have reverse battery protection. You can put an 18650 in the wrong way or 18350 and it will not fire. You have that protection. The only other thing I do not know about is how well protected this actual little board is, because it's exposed to juice. It's just exposed to juice. Is there any coating on it or anything like that? I do not know. I'm nervous about the fact that something like this is going mainstream, where most people don't tend to know about these things. So I'll stop there. This is not a review in any shape nor form. This is just to say, if you're thinking about getting the Cthulhu tube mod, it seems to work great. I've only had it for a couple of hours. I have no big issues with it, but that MOSFET board in there with that collapsible little tab scares the bejesus out of me, because mainstream people are getting. I don't think it's a safety issue. I want to make that clear. I don't think it's a safety issue, but I think a lot of people may end up with a mod that just doesn't work because the tab breaks. I hope that Cthulhu make that little board widely available, or you can buy it from wherever you're buying the mod from. Hopefully they will have spare boards as well, and they will be cheap, because the one thing you cannot do, if the board breaks, you cannot run this as a pure mech. You just can't do that. It's the board, that's it. If the board goes, you can't use this, and that's it. Right, I'm going to stop there. I'm going to go away and leave you in peace, because yeah. Thank you for watching this. If you've just watched it, I don't even know if chat was switched on, or if is there people in chat. Oh, there is people in chat. There you go. My head needs to be bigger, like 3 times bigger. Thank you very much. Does anybody know actually how to stop this live stream? I'll tell you, I'm going to leave this kind of stuff to Dean. He knows what he's talking about. How about jamming a piece of Delrin under there? Possibly. That's possible. Yeah. And somebody actually said in my live stream in my Facebook group, using spacers. Do you know how you get the little plastic spacers? You could use them as well, you know, put them on top of the tube. There are lots of little things that you could do. Whether or not I would recommend them is another thing entirely. But once again, this is just for awareness. So I'm going to hit the stop button. That was 15 minutes and 15 minutes too long. I'll stop streaming now. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye for now. Stop!